Minding your business with the kind compliments of the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union Limited, who remind you that you are better with us.
With the ongoing threat of the coronavirus, the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union has had to make some changes to its days of operation and its operational hours. Today, we find out about those changes. Without a doubt, life has changed significantly in a very short space of time in Barbados with the threat of the coronavirus. And for those of you who are members of the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union or do business with the credit union, in light of the national restrictions on daily activities, there are some important changes that you should be aware of. Lucretia Hall is the Assistant Manager for Member Services with the credit union, and she outlined some of the changes that take effect at all of the credit union's branches at Oystons, Spikestown, and the Fairchild Street headquarters.
During this time, the credit union has had to be very nimble in terms of how we've been approaching the COVID-19, and we have decided to change our opening hours. So our hours are now 9 to 1. And from effective April 4th, we'll be closing on Saturdays. So we just be open on Monday to Friday.
The Assistant Manager for Member Services says activities inside the branch have also changed, with customers having to use the provided hand sanitizer upon entry and taking directions from the guard on duty.
They will be required to adhere to the social distancing, and they would either go to the teller or they will come over to Member Services where I am. And we will ask you to more or less give us, do your business. We try to make sure that it will be done quickly, effectively. Lots of our members are now opting for their ATM cards so that they can access their monies when they are ready and when they're more comfortable, and also using our online banking application as well.
She adds that there are a number of services that members can access online, including the ability to apply for a just launched loan established to help members in the wake of COVID-19.
Online, they can look at their account balances. They can actually apply for a loan if they so desire. And now that we're talking about loans, we actually have we actually have a Ease the Burden loan, which will be up to $1,500 for those persons who may need the extra cash at this time to buy extra stocks for their home.
Ms. Hall also had some safety advice for members coming into the branches.
If you're not feeling well, we would ask that you would not come into our branches. But however, if you're coming, make sure that you adhere to the safety rules that we have in place, and that you adhere to the social distancing. And when you come to the teller or when you go to member service, know what you want in advance so that we can help you and assist you and get you out as quickly as we can.
Meanwhile, Legal and Compliance Officer with the credit union, Shelley Nichols-Hunt, says members can also help to make the in-branch process faster by coming prepared.
One thing that members can do to help us and help them get through the process very quickly when they come into the credit union is to have their relevant forms of ID. We are also in a process where we are updating members' ID to ensure that we know who they are and we can protect them as securely as possible, even during this COVID-19 time.
And she says members who are being directly affected financially by the coronavirus situation are being assisted by the credit union.
We also want to let members know that the credit union is offering a 3-month moratorium on all loans and mortgages as of now. And so to do that, you would need to send in the relevant documentation. If it is that you have been laid off or you are on a particular special circumstance regarding your employment, to let us know, and we would verify that it's authentic, and that we will be more than willing to have a discussion with the member in terms of the assistance, because we recognize at this time everyone needs assistance.
And credit manager Cheryl Ann Vaughn says they stand ready to assist.
Our mobile lending team will be more than happy to assist you. Miss Michaela Niles can be reached at 832-1233 and Miss Sherry Taylor at 832-1235. We can also be reached at 231-7466. The BW Cooperative Credit Union team cares about you, and we are letting you know that you are better with us at this time.
But that's it for this week's special edition of Minding Your Business. Please remember to be safe and follow all of the directions of Ministry of Health personnel as we battle this pandemic. I'm Ryan Broom. Do have a good night.
Minding Your Business with the kind compliments of the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union Limited, who remind you that you are better with us.